Hello everyone. A friend of mine said to me the other day, have I heard about all the cash machines keep getting robbed across Leicestershire? And I live in Leicester and I hadn't heard of it, so I did a bit of research, and there's quite a number of cash machines that, according to these reports, that's over a certain period time frame, 16th cash machine in 18 months. Now this to me is a false flag. Yes, the cash machines have been broken into and raided, and it's more than likely going to spread out right across the country, simply because these idiots, the government, want to introduce a cashless society where everybody gets an RFID chip implanted in their hand. So the cause in all this, in my opinion, I mean, I only heard this the other day, and the 16th. So, and then we go to the Leicester Mercury, and Alberto Costa, RMP, Conservative MP, calls for urgent meeting with police over cash machine raids in county. Well, I'm going to be emailing you, Mr. Costa. There you are. I'll be sending you an email in this video, and I'm expecting a reply from you, sir. So, and I've also told him in this email it's a false flag because of these reasons: scaring the public as usual, and we've got the cure, look, get this microchip RFID implant in your right hand or left hand. How ridiculous. There's another one, a cash machine raid across Leicestershire. So again, no doubt the cash machine will have been broken into, stolen, smashed up, whatever. This is all to enforce what they want. It's like Tony Blair blaming the Muslims. Next thing, we're off to a war on terror that's never ending. This is all part of it. So let's have a look at the email I'm preparing to send to Mr. Costa. There it is. There's his email address, and there's mine if anybody wants to get in touch, give me grief, whatever, I don't care. And there we go. Mr. Costa, please find enclosed a copy of a letter I emailed 52 county councillors across Leicestershire, and I didn't receive a single reply. Are you going to have the decency to look into this and reply, or just ignore it like the Tyranny Council? And here's the link to the videos and a website that I've put up, which are these here. Where's the video? And there's the video. Play a little bit. Right, here's all the councillors I emailed across Leicestershire regarding the tyranny in this country. So there you go. That's exactly what I did. No reply. So I told them they'd be appearing on YouTube. and I kept my word. They're on YouTube. They might not have had many views yet. And I built a website, explained what I've done. What happened then, I'm sure, but anyway. So I explained what I'd done. There's all the 52 councillors I emailed, and then the letter, dear councillors, and so forth and so on. Why isn't Tony Blair in prison? Here's a video explaining
11 and draw the geopolitical timeline for Malaysia.
That Malaysia took Tony Blair and George Bush to court, found them guilty, took it to the Hague Commission, and that's where it is today. Put further down here, you can hear Tony Blair and George Bush.
9/11, he has a radio show, but he's also an international wood. And when point being, they've got this.
If they have had no indication from the defense that they are challenging this service. The second accused, Tony Blair, was in Malaysia on the 28th of October 2011, and we attempted to try to serve him as well to ensure that he was abundantly informed of the charges. He was officiating a function here at the Mandarin Oriental, but we were unable, our people were unable to effect service because there was considerable security. He was whisked away.
So there you go, like a snake in the grass, just slithers away, gets away with it. They went to quite a number of lengths to serve Tony Blair these papers, and he just got away with it. And then this is a video here, solid proof that Tony Blair and his government caused the London bombing, 7/7. This is pretty much an explanation of right the way back to World War I, II, up to today, JFK, and what's gone on, how we've been deceived. So I backed everything up, what I was saying to the council. And I didn't get a reply. Anyway, this is about the cash machines. And I believe they're a false flag to get these RFID chips inserted in everybody, simply because it'll be like the dogs, or it won't be compulsory at the moment. You know, you don't have to have it, then it will be. So you can see there's a lot on it here, but this goes right back a number of years. This gentleman here, Aaron Russo, lost his life through exposing it all. I'll just play a short bit.
The ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the Amero, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money.
So there you go, and that was a number of years ago. and it's always a drip, drip, drip method. So to me, the cash machines are a part of it as an excuse. Nobody's going in holding up banks anymore with guns, etc. So this is the next best thing. Let's raid all the cash machines. Oh, it's not sustainable. That was exactly what they'll be coming out with. It's not sustainable anymore. Right out of Agenda 2030. So again, let's just have a quick look at this. I don't know what these are about. Ignore this, the remark of the beast nonsense.
Hello, fellow Americans. Voice of Reason Commanding from Jacksonville, Florida. And boy, do I get a doozy here. As the name of the video implies, as well as the post that it will be contained within, there will be links in the info section of YouTube. Congress just passed a bill by a margin of over 300 votes to start putting RFID chips in disabled people, like pets, which I don't even agree with pets. And I can't help but think back to a post that I did a week or so ago, titled "Start doubling up on your prepping because the countdown to the economic collapse it's here." I quoted Max Slabo in that.
That's another story. But you can see the RFID chips, what they want, and to me this is an excuse to introduce it. Anyway, let's go back to Mr. Costa and his email. So I've provided him with links to the video, links to the website, the letter that I've just showed you. And there we go, Mr. Costa, this is being sent to you. Let's see if you reply. There we go, message sent today, the 7th of October 2017 at 3:24 in the afternoon. So, Mr. Costa, I eagerly await your reply.